Welcome back here to D. White Field as we're having technical difficulties with the camera, and hopefully we get that going here fairly soon. But had two runners on with a couple of walks here, and they both tried to steal, and the runner thrown out at third base is going to be Jackson High. So now there's 2 outs here in the top of the second inning. It's 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Runner at second base. Carson Hall is at the plate. River Dasher comes set. And he's going to bring it home, and it goes in the dirt. Wild pitch is going to go off to the right side. Ryder tracks it down. So right now, 90 foot away is the first run of the game for KZ, but it's a 2 balls, 1 strike. So 2 balls, 1 strike here. It's the number 8 batter in the lineup for the Warriors. The first baseman, Carson Hall. Right-hander is going to study it here and look at it and puts it in play. Juanipa gets it, fires it over to Costin. Bingo! And that gets out of the trouble there for the Mount Carmel Golden Aces. So after 1.5 innings of play, it's the Golden Aces 3, KZ Westfield 0. We'll be back after these messages.
811, if you're not familiar with that, it's a Julie program in the state of Illinois. It's actually nationwide, but that's a free service. The utilities take care of that. Customer wanting to dig or plant flowers or fence posts or something like that, call that service, give us 2 business days, that's the law, 2 business days notice. We'll come out and we'll locate all the underground utilities in your area and make sure that you know where you're able to dig and you can dig safely, and we're protected and you're protected that way.
When it comes to running a business, every decision counts, just like every play on the field. At the First National Bank, we help you step up to the plate with confidence. If you need a line of credit for operating expenses, equipment financing, commercial real estate loans, or even oil production loans, we're here to back your next big move. Stop by and talk with our team today, because at the First National Bank, your business is a home run for our community.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Welcome back here to D. White Field. It's 3-0. Mount Carmel Golden Aces on top of the KZ Westfield Warriors going to the bottom of the second inning. Give you an update. Down at 4th Street, it's 0-0 after 2 innings. Big ball game down there between the Lady Aces and the KZ Westfield Lady Warriors. So going to the bottom of the second inning here, leading it off will be Keegan Linson, the third baseman. Leading off for the Golden Aces, number 1, the third baseman, Keegan Linson. So Keegan Linson steps into the box, batting .308 on this season. Strike 1 called. Right just above the knees, down the middle of the plate. Curved ball is going to be put in play to the shortstop. So Julius throws it over to his first baseman, Hall, and that'll be out number 1. The right fielder, number 7, Wade Keepus. I'm going to say it the way it says it on Game Changer. Keeps. Wade Keepus coming to the plate now. Wade, batting in the 9 holes, going to lead it off here. Oh, fouled straight back. He had a nice swing on that one. I'd love to see Wade put that ball right out there in right center field. Right fielder's given no justice to anybody on our team. He's playing pretty shallow and has already been burned once and did not adjust. So the 0-1 pitch is going to be fouled back again, 0-2. .3-0 Golden Aces on top here. Bottom of the second inning. 1 out. Wade Keepus at the plate with Jaden Smith on deck. Hayden Lovell comes set and the pitch. It's going to be down low for a ball. as he tried to mix up his delivery there. Did a little hesitation at the top and then was trying to power through it. Hung on to the baseball a little too long as it went into the dirt and the catcher blocked it. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Curveball in the dirt, evens up the count 2-2. Get Wade on here and let's get back to the top of the order. That's so far they're liking what they see coming from the pitcher for KZ Westfield, Hayden Lovell. So bottom of the second inning. Pitch is low for a ball. 3 balls, 2 strikes. It'll be the payoff pitch here. Set the table here for the top of the lineup. Wade, get yourself on base. There's ball 4. So Wade Keepus will move to first base with the 1-out walk. And that's going to bring up Jaden Smith.
The center fielder, number 5, Jaden Smith.
So Jaden Smith will come to the plate. Here's the leadoff batter. He's only seen 1 pitch so far today, grounded out to the shortstop as Keepus is on at first base. Jaden sees a pitch. He goes after it. He's aggressive hitter. First pitch swinging, going to go off the shoulder of the third baseman, and that's going to be a base hit. So now we got 2 runners on for River Dasher coming up.
The pitcher, number 9, River Dasher.
So River Dasher now at the plate for the Golden Aces. River grounded out to the third baseman last time. Got runners at first and second. You have Keepus at second base. Smith at first. Level comes set, and the pitch. Curveball. Low. River says, nah, I'll just spit on that one. It's ball 1. Again, we'll apologize for the technical difficulties. We're still working on that diligently up here. At least you can hear my voice. As that pitch a little low, and I thought outside, but the umpire says strike, and that's what we got to go with. So it's 1 ball, 1 strike. But you know what? That doesn't take you out of the at-bat. 1-1 count. Level comes set, brings the pitch. Curveball swung on, foul ball. Boy, if he could have got that over the bag, that would have been awesome. 2 runners on base for the Golden Aces. The pitcher, River Dasher, is at the plate. Got a 1 ball, 2 strike count, an opportunity to help out his pitching cause here today. And the pitch. Just outside. That one's a little too close to take next time, River. Better be swinging. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Level's going to come set here. Keep us on second, Smith on first. The pitch, curveball in the dirt, gets past the catcher. So a wild pitch will move the runners up 90 feet. Now you got keep us at third, Smith at second, and River can really help himself out with 2 ducks on the pond here. Base hit with the... Unless it's to the right fielder who's, only playing less than halfway out into the outfield. Of course, hey, River, hit it out the right center field, buddy. So Level comes set, and the pitch. He's going to put the ball in play. That'll score a run. It'll be a 6-3 put out there from Julius to Hall. So Keepus will score, and that'll bring up Ryder Sloss with 2 outs.
The catcher, number 15, Ryder Sloss.
So Ryder Sloss comes to the plate. He started everything in that bottom of the first inning with a 2-out walk. Golden Aces had scored 3 runs in the bottom of the first inning. Right now we've plated another run as River Dasher got the 6-3 ground out RBI. Got another duck on the pond sitting there at third base. So that pitch is a little low and outside to Ryder. Right now, Ryder's in a little fight for the RBI lead. He is leading it with 24 RBIs with Brendan right behind him. Brendan Bowser has 21 RBIs. Pitch is high, 2-0 count. Be patient, Ryder. I know you're itching to get to swing that bat, but hey, they put you on base. Let's see what happens. And when you're batting over 500, this is what's going to happen. They're going to pitch around you very carefully. 2 balls, no strikes. And the pitch. It's going to be swung on, hit out to center field. Going back on it is Hupp, and Hupp comes up with the catch, and that's going to end the second inning of play. Golden Aces on top, 4-0 as we head to the top of the third inning. We'll be back after these messages.
Baseball season is all about preparation, teamwork, and making the right call at the right time. It's the same for your business. At the First National Bank, we give you the advantage with business loans tailored to your needs. These include lines of credit, equipment loans, commercial real estate financing, and oil production loans. Visit any of our locations to learn more. Because when your business wins, our whole community wins.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Hi, I'm Tony. I graduated Wabash Valley College in Mount Carmel, and it was the best decision ever. It gave me the opportunity to go on the air almost immediately. Within about a week of starting the broadcasting program at Wabash Valley College, I was a DJ on 89.1 WVJC, and that on-air experience was invaluable to my future career and hiring potential.
Welcome back here to D. White Field as we're still having technical difficulties with the camera, but at least you can hear how things are going out here, and I'll definitely give you more radio play-by-play than I do TV-wise. 4-0, Mount Carmel Golden Aces on top of the KZ Westfield Warriors here going to the top of the third inning. River Dasher has gotten through 2 innings. He'll be facing 9-1-2 for the KZ Westfield Warriors. Right now, KZ Westfield has 1 hit, a couple walks, and no runs scored. For the Golden Aces, so far in this ballgame, they've got a couple singles, a double, a couple of walks, and they've scored 4 runs. Actually, they got 3 singles. Right now, I'm getting messages coming in for other commercials. Yeah, you hear me, Jennifer Davis. Come eat at Taco Tierra after the game. Half the proceeds go to prom. No, I can't wait till the end, Jen. Oh, cracks me up. River Dasher with the first pitch of the third inning. Swing and a miss there by Drake Warby.
Right fielder, Drake Warby.
So Warby in the 9-hole leads it off here, top of the third inning. Next pitch is going to be just a little low. Here we go. Let's go. Get the ball back. It's not going to change the call. You already called the ball. So let's get a mindset. Let's get right back to work here. 1 ball, 1 strike. River with the next pitch. It's going to be a ball just a little high and outside. So as I was mentioning, Golden Aces, they have 3 singles, a double, a couple of walks, and they've plated 4 runs. As that pitch fouled off just to the right side of the press box and out of play. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Top of the third inning, 4-0. Golden Aces on top. Last update I had was Lady Aces and Lady Warriors in their LIC contest down at 4th Street, 0-0. Ball's going to hit out to left field and right at Cole Carmichael for the first out. Ryder got in his kitchen there a little bit. He fisted that one out into left field for a line out to the left fielder.
Shortstop, number 2, Jackson Julius.
So that'll bring up the top of the order. Shortstop Jackson Julius flew out to right field on his first pitch that he saw, the only pitch that he's seen so far in this game. Both leadoff hitters do not believe in letting pitches go by. As the next pitch is going to be a little low for ball 1 here. to Jackson Julius. Playing straight away here is the outfield and infield for the Golden Aces. Ground ball, big hop. Santiago has it, whips it over to Costin, and he's going to be out. That was a very bang play right down there as Juanipa gets it over to Costin for the out.
Left fielder number 1, Chase Whaley.
That big hop right there really gave the opportunity for Jackson Julius, who can run, get down that first baseline. Made that one close. He got a quarter of a step. Pitch on the inside corner at the knees for a strike. Last time Whaley was up, it was a ground out to the shortstop. So left side of the infield needs to be ready. Dasher comes set, brings the pitch. It's going to be a strike on the inside corner again. So 2 straight pitches on the inside corner to the KZ Westfield left fielder, Chase Whaley, left-handed swinger, as Dasher comes set here with 2 outs. It's going to be fouled off, straight back to the backstop. Still a count of no balls, 2 strikes. It's a big out to get right here. Helps on the pitch count. And you keep the 3-hole hitter from coming up. So the next pitch going to be popped up and out of play over the third base dugout. So still way ahead in the count. Rivers got whatever he wants to throw here with an 0-2 count. Put it anywhere close and see if he'll get himself out. 4-0, Golden Aces on top out here at D. White Field. Dasher set, brings the pitch. It's going to be outside for a ball. That's ball 1. Folks, make sure you get out and get your tickets, as the drawing will be next Wednesday. Ace of Spades. Get those Ace of Spades tickets. Swing and a miss to end the top of the 3rd inning for the KZ Westfield Warriors on the strikeout. 4-0, Golden Aces on top. We'll be back after these messages.
Are you living with chronic conditions or finding it hard to manage your health at home? If you're 18 or older, have a primary care provider through Wabash General Hospital, and live in Wabash, Edwards, White, or Lawrence County, our community paramedics can help. Get support in the comfort of your home, including follow-up care, home safety and medication education, vital sign checks, disease management support, and resource connections. Our certified paramedics will work with your doctor to provide non-emergent care to keep you healthy at home. Ask your WGH primary care provider for a referral to community paramedicine.
Have your weather radio, have a flashlight with batteries in it, make sure your cell phone's charged, know where you're going to go when bad weather hits. Go to a lowest interior room in your house and wait the storm out. After the storm, if your power's out or if there's any kind of dangerous situation or anything like that, call Mount Carmel Public Utility Company. As you go outside to survey the damage a little bit, just make sure to stay away from down power lines.
Welcome back here to D. White Field as we're getting ready to pump it up around here. Pump it up. Golden Aces on top, 4-0 going to the bottom of the 3rd inning. Coming up for the Golden Aces, it'll be 4, 5, and 6. Asher Costin, Brendan Bowser, Santiago Juanipa. And in that 1st inning, that was base hit, and double. So good things happened in the 1st. Let's see if they can happen in the 3rd inning here for the Golden Aces, 4, 5, and 6 hitters.
First baseman number 11, Asher Costin.
Update from down at 4th Street, still 0-0 down there in that LIC battle between the Lady Aces and the Lady Warriors of KZ Westfield. Asher Costin comes to the plate. He's got a single and an RBI on the day. First pitch from level is going to be outside for a ball. A little bit of a breeze out here. Nothing like it was 1 week ago when we played here against Newton, but still enough of a breeze that it could make a difference. Right fielder's backed up this time. He saw Asher yank that one out of the yard for a foul ball. As that curveball bounds in the dirt in front of the plate, skips to the backstop. So Asher, that very first pitch, I mean, he hit that thing way out there beyond the trees, but it was a foul ball. Nothing but a long strike. This pitcher cost him as a senior left-hander, looking to get himself on first base and set the table here for the Golden Aces in this bottom of the third inning. Hayden Lovell on the mound for KZ Westfield. Right-hander comes set, delivers, and the ball's up. Ball 4. So that'll get things started here in the top of the third, bringing up Brendan Bowser.
The DH, number 13, Brendan Bowser.
So Brendan Bowser coming up to the plate, had a single to right field, first time up. He helped get that table set for Santiago Juanipa to come up with a big 2 RBI double. Costin at first base. Up the middle for a base hit. Nice job of hitting there by Brendan Bowser. So again, we have runners on first and second. Bringing up Santiago Juanipa.
The shortstop, number 10, Santiago Juanipa.
So now there's going to be time called by the catcher. Tyler Volk's going to go out and talk to his right-handed pitcher, Hayden Lovell, as you have Costin on second base. And you've got Bowser on first base. Costin walked, Bowser singled up the middle. Now Juanipa in the first inning had a big 2 RBI double. All of this came with 2 outs in that first inning of play. I gave you my best Steve Stone earlier. For all you youngsters out there, ground ball to the shortstop. 6-4. Nope. They just got the fielder's choice. Bowser is forced out at second base. So now we got first and third with 1 out.
Second baseman, number 4, Logan Mobley.
So Juanipa's at first base. Costin at third. Logan Mobley, the sophomore second baseman's got an opportunity here in order to bring a duck in off the pond. Going to make my friend Jennifer happy. I'm going to announce it again after this ball game's over. Make sure you come out to Taco Tierra and get some food. Also, you need to get some Ace of Spades tickets, as it's increased again this week. Drawing will be next Wednesday, so you got between now and Tuesday to get your tickets. I guarantee you Tim Willis would love it if you just walk up to him and hand him a nice, crisp $100 bill. Say, give me as many tickets as you can give me. He might do it. So a couple pickoff attempts, and Juanipa's been back on both of them as Logan Mobley is at the plate. Juanipa takes off on the run, bunt down the first baseline, stop. Beautiful bunt by Logan Mobley on the safety squeeze, and that's going to plate another run here as Asher Costin comes in. So now we're going to have runners on first and second. Beautiful bunt. It stopped right on the line.
Third baseman, number 1, Keegan Linson.
So now you got runners on first and second. You've got Juanipa on second, Mobley on first, and it's 5-0 Golden Aces on top. First baseman's playing in tight. Oh, runner takes off. Oh, nice job. Hit to the backside by Keegan, and now here comes Juanipa home, and he's going to score. Needs to learn how to slide, but either way, that's going to be, I forget who even fielded that ball. Can anybody up here tell me who fielded that ball? Second baseman? So that's going to be ground out to the second baseman.
Right fielder Wade, keep us.
So now with 2 outs, strike right down the middle. First pitch to Wade. 2 outs, bottom of the 3rd inning, it's 6-0. Golden Aces on top. Next pitch is high and outside, evens up the count, 1 ball and 1 strike. So Wade Keepus got on. He started the 2nd inning. Bottom of the 2nd, started it off with a walk. Level with the pitch, fouled off at the plate. It's going to be 1 ball, 2 strikes here. Keep us with an opportunity to get an RBI. Got some wheels out there in Mobley on second base. Just looking to take an opportunity to go 180 feet. Going to be a base hit out into left center field, and that is going to be an RBI. I tell you what, people need to start paying me to say things because you know what? It can happen. And that's going to bring up the center fielder, leadoff batter, Jaden Smith.
Center fielder, number 5, Jaden Smith.
And with that, KZ Westfield coaching staff is going to take a timeout and go talk about it at the mound. So we're going to take a timeout and talk about it as well with a quick break, and we'll be back out here to D. White Field. 7-0, Golden Aces on top.
When it comes to running a business, every decision counts, just like every play on the field. At the First National Bank, we help you step up to the plate with confidence. If you need a line of credit for operating expenses, equipment financing, commercial real estate loans, or even oil production loans, we're here to back your next big move. Stop by and talk with our team today, because at the First National Bank, your business is a home run for our community.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Welcome back here to D. White Field. The KZ Westfield Warrior talk on the mound is over, and it's 2 outs. Runner at first base, taking off on the run. Curveball's a strike, and down to second base is going to be Mr. Keepus, who needs to get that white uniform dirty, son. Your mom will wash it, or your dad, I don't know which. But either way, one of them will wash it. Jaden Smith. Ball just a little low and outside. So it's 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Swing and a miss there by Jaden. Jaden earlier in this game, he's grounded out to the shortstop and had a single. So right now he's got a 1 ball, 2 strike count with 2 outs and an opportunity to get a duck in off the pond. Curveball swung on, fouled off, out of play to the right side as Keepus had taken off. Getting a jump out there. So Hayden Level, right-handed pitcher for the Warriors, will come set. Jaden Smith in the box. Going to hit the ball out to the right side, Sunfield, and it's going to be caught by the right fielder. So that's going to end the 3rd inning of play. It is the Mount Carmel Golden Aces 7, KZ Westfield Warriors 0. As we go to the top of the 4th inning, we'll be back after these messages.
Hi, I'm Tony. I graduated Wabash Valley College in Mount Carmel, and it was the best decision ever. It gave me the opportunity to go on the air almost immediately. Within about a week of starting the broadcasting program at Wabash Valley College, I was a DJ on 89.1 WVJC, and that on-air experience was invaluable to my future career and hiring potential.
When it comes to running a business, every decision counts, just like every play on the field. At the First National Bank, we help you step up to the plate with confidence. If you need a line of credit for operating expenses, equipment financing, commercial real estate loans, or even oil production loans, we're here to back your next big move. Stop by and talk with our team today, because at the First National Bank, your business is a home run for our community.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Welcome back here to D. White Field, going to the top of the fourth inning. It's the Mount Carmel Golden Aces 7, the KZ Westfield Warriors 0. An update down at 4th Street in big-time softball LIC action style is still 0-0 Lady Aces and the Lady Warriors down there in LIC action. River Dasher on the mound here for the Golden Aces. He's gotten through 3 innings so far. Had some struggles in here just a little bit, but he's worked out of jams each time and done a great job. Going into the 4th inning, he's got a 7-run lead. All he's got to do now is just pump it down the middle and say, hit me, boys, and let his defense play. As it'll be 3-4-5 here for the Warriors.
Center fielder, number 15, Darren Hupp.
So Darren Hupp, the center fielder, will come to the plate leading it off in this top of the 4th inning. Got a single to right field last time in his only plate appearance thus far. Golden Aces playing straight away here. Dasher comes set in the pitch. It's going to be low and inside for ball 1. Golden Aces won't play again until Wednesday. They'll be right back here at home taking on the Carmel Bulldogs. Next pitch by Dasher is a little low and outside, 2-0 count. Next conference game will be a week from today when the Golden Aces will be up at Olney. And I can't tell you where they're going to play right now. I'll have to wait and tell you next Wednesday. Three balls, no strikes to Darren Hupp, the center fielder. And I say I can't tell you where they're going to play because right now Olney's got their entire athletic facility under construction as they're putting in new football field, turf football field, turf, I believe turf, baseball, and softball fields. Strike 1 low and on the outside corner, just above the knees on the outside corner. 3 balls, 1 strike to Darren Hupp, the center fielder for KZ Westfield. Dasher gets the sign from Ryder Sloss. Comes set and delivers. Right down the middle, and it's going to be hit to the left center field gap and off the wall. That's going to be a double for Darren Hupp. That'll bring up the pitcher, Hayden Lovell. Grounded out to the pitcher, his first time at bat.
The pitcher, number 7, Hayden Lovell.
So Hayden Lovell comes to the plate. Like I said, he ended the first inning with a ground out back to the pitcher. Dasher threw it over to Costin. Rivers going to come set here. And the pitch. Low. Got to work ahead. Strike 1 is so important. If you can get strike 1, it's amazing what happens throughout an at-bat. As that ball is going to be hit out into left center field. And Carmichael drops it. Both of the outfielders did not communicate. Ball goes in the glove and out because one's jumping at the other one. How about a little communication out there, boys? English language is allowed. So that's going to be an error.
Catcher, number 10, Tyler Volk.
So now we got runners at first and third. Right now, I'd say if he takes off to run, let's just gun him out. 1 run. If they want to come home with that one, that's fine. Let's get an out. Ball going to be hit out to right field. Keep us with the glasses on. He's got it. Going to get it back into the infield. And that'll be a sacrifice fly for Tyler Volk. And the first run plated for KZ Westfield.
Third baseman, number 11, Jackson High. Going courtesy runner, number 5, Braden Hills.
So Braden Hills is going to come in and run for the pitcher Hayden Lovell at first base. 1 out. On the sacrifice by the catcher Tyler Volk, that scored Darren Hupp after he got the double. River Dasher with the pitch. He's going to hit out again to the right field. Keep us on the move coming in, and he's got it. Somebody get to first base. We got too many people standing around looking and not enough people getting to a base and covering things. So that's going to be an F9. Another Steve Stone moment right after I announced the batter here.
Second baseman, number 4, Landon Justice.
So Landon Justice comes to the plate. For all you youngsters out there, Steve Stone moment again. You've always got somewhere to be. So right there we had an opportunity to double a runner off because he wasn't paying attention. But nobody was covering first base. So the first pitch is a ball low. 2 outs. Dasher comes set, delivers. Ball 2. Seven to 1, Golden Aces on top here in LIC conference action. Beautiful day out here at D. White Field. As that ball's hit in the air to left field, Carmichael drifts back and he reaches up and makes the catch. So that's going to end the top of the 4th inning. KZ Westfield does plate 1 run. 7-1, Golden Aces on top. We'll be back after these messages.
Have your weather radio, have a flashlight with batteries in it, make sure your cell phone's charged, know where you're going to go when bad weather hits. Go to a lowest interior room in your house and wait the storm out. After the storm, if your power's out or if there's any kind of dangerous situation or anything like that, call Mount Carmel Public Utility Company. As you go outside to survey the damage a little bit, just make sure to stay away from down power lines.
Spring is a great time for Jeeps. Lease a Jeep Grand Cherokee L for only $539 a month, or a 2026 Jeep Wrangler. Lease for only $330 a month. Fresh pricing is waiting for you at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com. New season, new ride. Steve Faulkner Automotive has F-150s with 3.9% financing for 84 months. Or lease a new Maverick for as low as $388 a month. Go to SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
Welcome back here to D. White Field, going to the bottom of the 4th inning. It's the Mount Carmel Golden Aces 7, the KZ Westfield Warriors 1. Some defensive changes and a new pitcher in here for KZ Westfield. As coming into pitch now will be the left fielder Chase Whaley, left-handed pitcher. Going out to left field will be the starting second baseman Landon Justice, and at second base will be the starting pitcher Hayden Lovell. So right now we've got coming up for the Golden Aces, it should be 2, 3, 4, Dasher, Sloss, and Costin. I can see some definite runs being scored here in this inning if the boys keep swinging it like they have been.
The pitcher, number 9, River Dasher.
So River Dasher coming to the plate. He's grounded out to third base, grounded out to the shortstop, does have an RBI. And here's the pitcher, and let's set the table here in this bottom of the 4th inning. First pitch is going to be outside for ball 1. So we're getting a new pitcher. Now we're seeing a left-handed pitcher, Chase Whaley. Whaley's a senior. as the next pitch is going to be hit to the right side, base hit. So River hustles down there because our right fielder is playing awfully shallow.
The catcher, number 15, Ryder Sloss.
So that brings up Ryder Sloss, who has walked and flew out to center field here on the day so far. Ryder came into the game batting .529, leads the team in home runs with 4 home runs. Pitch is just a little low there, ball 1. So base runner's got to beware now. Watch that belly button of that left-handed pitcher. Back, no, that's a balk. That's a balk. He moved his entire trunk moved towards first base. Got to go. But with a 2-man crew, that's the hardest thing for a 2-man crew to see is the balk from a left-hander. Sloss hits it right back up the middle. Hit it where it came from. That'll be a base hit. Brings up Asher Costin.
First baseman, number 11, Asher Costin. Courtesy runner for the catcher, number 21, Zeke Meyer.
So Zeke Meyer will be the courtesy runner for Ryder Sloss. So runners on first and second. You got River Dasher at second. Meyer at first base as the courtesy runner. Asher Costin at the plate. Asher's got a single, an RBI, and a walk here today. Puts that one in play out to the center fielder. He starts going back now. The wind caught it, and he's going to come down with the catch as Dasher tags up and goes to third base.
The DH, number 13, Brendan Bowser.
So now we got runners at first and third with 1 out. Brendan Bowser, second on the team in RBIs at 21 RBIs, just nipping at the heels of Ryder Sloss. Oh, they got him picked off. He doesn't even know what's going on. Now here comes River. River's going to slide in safely as the courtesy runner, Meyer, he was lost out there. He didn't even know that the pitcher had thrown it to first base, and the first baseman didn't realize he just standing 1 step away. Holy cow. That was, the circus Barnum and Bailey had come to town on that play right there on both sides. Both sides was Barnum and Bailey. So now Bowser has no count because they had him picked up. They had to run at first base picked off. Meyer's running, and they're going to throw it out in the left field. Get up and run, son. Here we go. And here comes Meyer on the move, and he's going to score. So Meyer was stealing third base, got there, throw was high, goes out in the left field. Meyer pops up and scores, and now the Golden Aces lead 9-1. And Bowser just lost that opportunity to get closer and catching Ryder Sloss in the RBI race. Unless he hits a home run. Which, folks, I'm here to tell you, as his dad, that hasn't happened, ever, except in practice. And that doesn't count. So 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out here. Strike on the outside corner. 9-1, Golden Aces on top. Ball going to be hit right back up the middle. That was a curveball. It was down, and Bowser guided it out there with a little English on it for a line drive to center field for a base hit.
The shortstop, number 10, Santiago Juanipa.
So that brings up Santiago Juanipa. He's got a double and grounded into a fielder's choice. Bowser on at first base, who is tied for the lead in stolen bases. First pitch to Juanita is outside for a ball. Bowser's going to study that left-handed pitcher a little bit, see if he can get any indications off of him. And the pitch. Just a little high, just above the letters. So 2 balls, no strikes. 9-1. Golden Aces on top. Bottom of the 4th inning. And the pitch. In the dirt, gets past the catcher. Bowser takes off. He's going to get down there. I tell you what, the lackadaisical attitude that we have by not sliding, I guarantee you we'll get his uniform clean. So 3 balls and no strikes to Juanipa. Bowser out at second base. Takes off for third. And there's the throw down to third. Third baseman knocks it down as Bowser steals the base, and he does take the lead now in stolen bases. He was tied with Jaden Smith, and now he's taking it away. He owns it all to himself at the moment. 3-1 count to Juanipa, who's got an opportunity to play an RBI here. And there's a curveball in for a strike, so it's 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Now, by getting that stolen base there, wild pitch or a pass ball, and Bowser can get on in here. Or Juanipa could do a sac fly out to the outfield. There's the pitch. Hits it off down the right side. It's going to be foul. So it's a 3-2 count here to Santiago Juanipa, the shortstop for the Golden Aces. Center fielder's playing him to right center. Juanipa drills it out to left. Definitely an RBI here. Oh, the left fielder stopped. That's got to be a double, I guess, because he never touched it. So a second double on the night for Juanipa and an RBI as Bowser come in to score.
Second baseman, number 4, Logan Mobley.
So now Juanipa's out at second base. And Logan Mobley comes to the plate. Logan, last at bat, most beautiful bunch you'd ever see. Down the first base line, it landed in the grass on the foul line. It was perfect. Juanipa takes off running. Ball's thrown. It's going to skip out into the left field. And here comes Juanipa into home. So a stolen base. And then an error on the catcher on the throw. And Juanipa comes in to score, and that's going to make it 11-1, Golden Aces on top. So Mobley here with 1 out, has a chance to get himself on base. And a pitch. Fouled straight back. He was all over that one. So a 2-strike count here to Logan Mobley. He's got Keegan Linson on deck behind him. Mobley has put the ball in play twice here today. Like I said, he's got a fly out to right field and a bunt single, and that one's going to be hit down to the third base. Oh, my gosh. Beautiful play, and then he threw it away. So that's going to be an E5 as Mobley gets the wheels moving up to second base. Unfortunately, that is going to be an E5. Third baseman made a heck of a grab, and then on a throw just threw it past the first baseman.
Number 1, the third baseman, Keegan Linson.
So now Keegan Linson come into this ball game batting .308. Right now he's grounded out to short, grounded out to second, does have an RBI. Got a chance to get another RBI here with Mobley out at second base. So the pitcher, Chase Whaley, comes set. Left-hander delivers. It's going to be high and outside for a ball. Right fielder's still playing shallow, so I've said it every inning, I guess. So let's just keep taking the ball to right field. Take it over his head, and you got a double. Ball is low. Wild pitch gets past the catcher. Mobley moves up to third base. So with one out, Mobley is 90 foot away from scoring the 12th run for the Golden Aces, as it's a 2-0 count here for Keegan Linson. And really for Keegan, he puts the ball in to the middle past the pitcher. It's going to be an RBI. Just get the ball in play. Or he could hit it to the outfield for a sacrifice fly. That pitch is on the outside corner, just above the knees for a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. 11-1, Golden Aces on top. Ball fouled back. Keegan took a staying alive approach right there. Now it's going to make a 2-2 count. Everything's all evened up here. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runner on third base is Logan Mobley. Whaley comes set, delivers. Ball is high and outside. So 3 balls, 2 strikes. Next batter will be Wade Keepus. In the 9 hole, he's got a walk and a single and an RBI. Swung on and missed for a strikeout. And folks, that is our first strikeout of the day. That's outstanding.
The right fielder, number 7, Wade Keepus.
So now with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th inning, runner on third base, Wade Keepus steps in. He's got a chance to get another RBI. Pitch is up high. As I mentioned there, that is our first strikeout of the day. Holy cow. Not often do you say that. You've batted through the lineup here. Every player has been at the plate, and that's going to be, dropped. And we weren't running. 2 outs. What are we doing? What are we doing? I guess I have to call that an error on the shortstop.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 5, Jaden Smith.
So now with runners at first and third, we weren't running on that. I don't understand why. There's 2 outs. Runners at first and third. Wade Keepus with a big lead. Pitch. Smith hits it out into left field. It's going to be a base hit, so single and an RBI for Jaden Smith. Maybe that's what it is. Mobley just wanted Jaden Smith to get an RBI. What happened there? Well, as I look down at the book in order to put things in, we're thrown out at third base for the final out of the inning with River Dasher coming to the plate. So that's going to end the 4th inning. We'll head to the top of the 5th. Golden Aces on top, 12-1. We'll be back after these messages.
811, if you're not familiar with that, it's a Julie program in the state of Illinois. It's actually nationwide. But that's a free service. The utilities take care of that. Customer wanting to dig or plant flowers or fence posts or something like that, call that service. Give us 2 business days. That's the law, 2 business days notice. We'll come out and we'll locate all the underground utilities in your area and make sure that you know where you're able to dig and you can dig safely, and we're protected and you're protected that way.
Baseball season is all about preparation, teamwork, and making the right call at the right time. It's the same for your business. At the First National Bank, we give you the advantage with business loans tailored to your needs. These include lines of credit, equipment loans, commercial real estate financing, and oil production loans. Visit any of our locations to learn more. Because when your business wins, our whole community wins.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Welcome back here to D. White Field. 12-1, Golden Aces on top as Keegan Linson now goes to the mound for the Golden Aces. River Dasher will move to third base. And I do have an update. while this game here is a 12-1, 3 outs away from a 10-run rule ball game. Down at 4th Street, folks, 0-0 after 6 innings of play. 0-0. So it's a barn burner down at 4th Street. So we're headed to the top of the 5th inning. Keegan Linson on the pitch. It'll be 8-9-1 for the KZ Westfield Warriors. So it looks like we're going to have some pinch hitters coming up here. Naya Hanselman, number 19, will pinch hit. So senior, Naya is going to get in a bat here off of Keegan Linson, who's on the mound now for the Golden Aces. First pitch, swung on, fouled off, got the umpire. Make sure the umpire blames that on the batter, not on us. Or we can say, Ryder, catch the ball. But either way, it's 1 strike count here as Linson. Next pitch is about 3 inches outside. So again, Naya Hanselman is at the plate. Right down the middle for strike 2, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Keegan's getting the ball, and he's like, hey, let's go. And the pitch. Fouled off out of play over to the right side here. There's a curveball there from Keegan Linson. Ball inside. Little changeup it looked like. Bottom dropped out of it. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Then we tried to overthrow a fastball, and now it's a 3-2 count. Here we go. So Hanselman. Pinch hitting here for the first baseman, Carson Hall. KZ Westfield has to score 2 runs just to make it go to the bottom of this inning. That's going to be ball 4. So now that's going to bring up a pinch hitter, number 5.
Pinch hitting, number 5, Braden Hills.
So Braden Hills will be pinch hitting. Got a runner on first base. Linson out of the stretch. Going to steal. Sloss gets it down to second, and the runner is safe. So Hanselman steals second base. So it's ball 1 on the batter. Runner out of second base means nothing in the grand scheme of things. As that ball's fisted, and Rivers going to catch it, says, get out of my way, Santiago. So 1 out here. Now we're back to the top of the lineup. It'll be Jackson Julius.
Shortstop, number 2, Jackson Julius.
So Jackson Julius got a flight out to right, grounded out to shortstop. Ground ball, backhanded. Oh, you got to pay attention to the runner. Sani. Did a nice job of backhanding there. But if you would have noticed, the runner was already on his way to third base, and all he had to do was flip it to River, and they'd have tagged him out by 10 feet.
Pitcher, number 1, Chase Whaley.
So runners at first and third. Linson inside on the fastball. So right now, if we could cut that runner off from first, that's the runner that's going to make us play in the bottom of the 5th inning, and he's going to go, step off. Nobody said anything. So it's thrown down, and he's safe easily because not a soul said anything. Folks, if you're hearing on your TV, I guarantee you could hear birds chirping. That's all there was. 2 balls, no strikes. Sometimes we get a little too complacent. Got to play the game until the last out is made. Ground ball to the second baseman. And they're going to get on to first base. Scored a run, so now it's 12-2. It's what happens when you lose focus, folks.
Center fielder, number 15, Darren Hupp.
Runners on first and third with 1 out. This ball club, I tell you what, sometimes they can be a Jekyll and a Hyde. Sometimes they're really plugged in and focused and playing well, and then all of a sudden they just kind of lose that focus. Got to find that focus for how many ever innings you're going to play on a day, whether it's 5 innings, 6, 7, 10 innings. But 1 out. So if we can get a 2-ball, game will be over. It's 12-2. 10-run rule is in play if we don't let the runner at third base score. Darren Hupp has a single and a double. Inside, fastball, strike 1. So Hupp scored the first run of the game for Casey after he doubled. Then we had an error in the outfield on a fly ball. Which allowed Hupp to move up to third base, and then he ended up scoring on a sacrifice fly to right field. Pitch, curveball, delay, steal, throw, and he's out at second base. So a caught stealing, and that's going to make it 2 outs. As Sonny got a little nick there from the runner. So 2 outs, definitely now. The runner at third, we can't let score, so we got to get Hupp out. Or if he gets on, you got to get the next kid out. Either way. Got to make play here. Make 1 play, and this game is over, and the Golden Aces get their 3rd conference win of the season. They could move to 3-1. And it would be a big one. 12-2 right now is the score. Pitch just outside for a ball. So 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Runner at third base. Linson working out of the stretch. And it's going to be a base hit to left field, so we're going to have to bat. Now Hupp's going for 2, and he's going to get in there with a stand-up double, back-to-back doubles for Darren Hupp.
Second baseman, number 7, Hayden Lovell.
So an unearned run right there. We'll send this ball game into the bottom of the 5th inning as it's 12-3. Guess if we look at the positive things, we'll have 2, 3, 4 coming up, as well as Bowser and Juanipa. Ball hit, Dasher has it, throws, and out. So that's going to end the top of the 5th inning. It's 12-3, Golden Aces on top, as you're listening to some messages coming right up here.
When it comes to running a business, every decision counts, just like every play on the field. At the First National Bank, we help you step up to the plate with confidence. If you need a line of credit for operating expenses, equipment financing, commercial real estate loans, or even oil production loans, we're here to back your next big move. Stop by and talk with our team today, because at the First National Bank, your business is a home run for our community.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Have your weather radio have a flashlight with batteries in it, make sure your cell phone's charged, know where you're going to go when bad weather hits. Go to the lowest interior room in your house and wait the storm out. After the storm, if your power's out or if there's any kind of dangerous situation or anything like that, call Mount Carmel Public Utility Company. As you go outside to survey the damage a little bit, just make sure to stay away from down power lines.
Welcome back here to D. White Field. Golden Aces going to have to bat here as they lost their focus in that top of the 5th inning, gave up a couple of runs. So it's 12-3. So if they do score 1 run, it'll be 10-run rule. Game will be over here in the 5th inning. And that we're bringing up River Asher, Ryder Sloss, and Asher Costin, 2, 3, 4. And then if any of those guys get on, Brendan Bowser will come to the plate.
Leading off for the Golden Aces, the third baseman, number 9, River Dasher. What a crappy system.
All right, so River Dasher coming to the plate. Rivers grounded out to third, grounded out to short, and got a single to right field. As he looks at the first one, a curveball down and inside. Ball 1. Next pitch is a little low. So 2 balls, no strikes. Swung on. It's going to be popped up over here on the left side. Third baseman's getting over to the dugout, and it's going to fall. Whew. New life there, River. New life. Never touched it, so it's not an error. But that definitely could have been the first out. So it'll be 2 balls and 1 strike. Curveball in for a strike just below the letters. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Hit it back where it came from. That's a good approach. Hit it up the middle, backside. Middle backside here. Curveball in the dirt. It's going to be 3 balls and 2 strikes. So left-handed pitcher, Chase Whaley. He relieved Hayden Lovell. Off the end of the bat, going to be fouled out of play on the right side. Put a little chalk on it, River. We'll get back to the pool table. 12-3 ball game here, bottom of the 5th inning. Dasher hits it right out to center field, and the center fielder makes the catch. That was a line drive that fooled the center fielder a little bit, but he adjusted and made the catch. So now that brings up Ryder Sloss.
The catcher, number 15, Ryder Sloss.
So Ryder Sloss comes to the plate. He's got a walk, flight out to center field, and a single to center field. Leads the team in home runs as the pitch inside, barely. 1 ball, no strikes. Ryder could definitely end this with 1 swing of the bat. But I'll take a double to right center. As the ball smoked down the left field line, that's going to be trouble as it could be 2. Ryder on the move. Left fielder picks it up, fires it into his cutoff, and Ryder Sloss slides into second base with a 1-out double.
First baseman, number 11, Asher Costin. Courtesy runner, number 21, Zeke Meyer.
So Zeke Meyer will courtesy run for Ryder Sloss. Asher Costin now to the plate. Asher's got a single, a walk, and flight out to center. That pitch right down the middle. So he's got a single with an RBI, a walk, and flew out to center field. Second leading home run on the team. So now the pitch. Doubled off, ends the inning. 12-3, Golden Aces on top. We'll go to 6, back after these messages.
811, if you're not familiar with that, it's a Julie program in the state of Illinois. It's actually nationwide. But that's a free service. The utilities take care of that. Customer wanting to dig or plant flowers or fence posts or something like that, call that service. Give us 2 business days. That's the law, 2 business days notice. We'll come out and we'll locate all the underground utilities in your area and make sure that you know where you're able to dig and you can dig safely, and we're protected and you're protected that way.
Hi, I'm Tony. I graduated Wabash Valley College in Mount Carmel, and it was the best decision ever. It gave me the opportunity to go on the air almost immediately. Within about a week of starting the broadcasting program at Wabash Valley College, I was a DJ on 89.1 WVJC, and that on-air experience was invaluable to my future career and hiring potential.
Welcome back here to Dwight Field. Yes, we're still playing baseball. Golden Aces lead 12-3 as we head to the top of the 6th inning. Down at 4th Street in softball action as the Lady Aces take on the Lady Warriors. 0-0 going to the top of the 8th inning. 0-0. That's a barn burner down at 4th Street. This game should have been over, but we're still playing. As on the mound, Keegan Linson, who came in last inning to pitch. And for KZ Westfield, they're going to have Tyler Volk, Jackson High, and Landon Justice come to the plate.
Leading off, number 10, catcher, Tyler Volk.
So Tyler Volk coming to the plate, flew out to center field and has a sacrifice to right field. So I would play him more middle backside. Linson with the first pitch out of the windup is outside for a ball. Ball 2. Ooh, just barely touched that pitch. I mean, you could just hear the kick. That's all you could hear. Just a little nip of that pitch. Put a little chalk on the end of that bat. As it's 2 balls, 1 strike. Linson now working out of the stretch. Pitch is outside, ball 3. Ball 4.
Third baseman, number 11, Jackson High.
Runner on first base, Jackson High at the plate. Strike 1. High on the day is walked and then flew out to right field. And on the walk, he was caught stealing. Ground ball to shortstop. Santiago has it, throws, and they get the double play. 6-3 unassisted double play, or so a 6-3 double play right there for Santiago Juanipa to Asher Costin.
Left fielder, number 4, Landon Justice.
So the left-handed batter, Landon Justice, steps in. Curveball, just a little high. He's got a walk and flew out to left field. Next pitch from Linson is a ball. Two balls, no strikes, 2 outs. Swung on, over the head of Keepus. Can he get back on it? Yes, he does. Nice run and catch there by Wade Keepus out in right field. Now the Golden Aces got a golden opportunity to finish this ball game as we head to the bottom of the 6th inning. It's 12-3, Golden Aces on top. We'll be back after these messages.
Are you living with chronic conditions or finding it hard to manage your health at home? If you're 18 or older, have a primary care provider through Wabash General Hospital, and live in Wabash, Edwards, White, or Lawrence County, our community paramedics can help. Get support in the comfort of your home, including follow-up care, home safety and medication education, vital sign checks, disease management support, and resource connections. Our certified paramedics will work with your doctor to provide non-emergent care to keep you healthy at home. Ask your WGH primary care provider for a referral to community paramedicine.
My name is Alexis Johnson. I'm from Brookston, Indiana, and I'm in the Physical Therapy Assistant Program at Wabash Valley College. Some of the hands-on activities we have in Physical Therapy Assistant Program is we work on each other, getting that practice in the school setting, and then we also go to clinicals. We go out and work on actual patients with actual employees and just getting hands-on with your patients. After graduating, I plan on going back to my community, working in a hospital setting, maybe a nursing home, and just helping those people around me.
Welcome back here to D. White Field. Little Illini Conference action here today as the Mount Carmel Golden Aces lead the KZ Westfield Warriors by the score of 12-3. We're in the bottom of the 6th. Down at 4th Street, got an update. Bottom of the 8th inning, Lady Aces are batting, trailing 1-0. So right now those bats need to get going down on 4th Street, as well as they need to get going here at D. White Field.
The DH, number 13, Brendan Bowser.
So Brendan Bowser comes to the plate. 3 singles today. 2 singles to center, 1 single to right. And this is exactly like yesterday. He was 3 for 3 yesterday and then smoked one to the right fielder for an out. Pitch is down for a ball. So Brendan in the last 2 days right now is 6 for 7. All singles. Swung on and missed on a ball. He's been so good at being selective on the pitches and then swung at that pitch. So 1 ball, 1 strike. He leads the team in stolen bases, so we need to get him on base. Swung on, hit down the third baseman, 1 hopper. Third baseman takes a couple crow hops and throws it away. So on the air, Bowser is going to go to second base.
The shortstop, number 10, Santiago Wanipa.
So Santiago Wanipa now at the plate. He's got a couple of doubles, 3 RBIs. Grounded into a fielder's choice. He's got a chance to add some more RBI here with Bowser out at second base. Curveball outside for a ball. So it was 1 ball, no strikes here to Santiago with no outs. Bowser at second base. The next pitch, swung on, hit out to right field. Right fielder catches it, Bowser tags up. So on the throw, Bowser's now at third base.
Second baseman, number 4, Logan Mobley.
So now, with Bowser being 90 foot away, infield comes in for KZ Westfield. Because if Bowser scores, game's over. Pitch is down for ball 1. So Mobley on the day, he is 1 for 3, flew out to right field, error on the third baseman, and most perfect bunt. Puts the ball in play. It's going to go to the third baseman. And the ball's thrown away. He should be safe. That should be safe. Oh, my gosh. Unbelievable. First baseman came off the bag there before the ball ever hit in his glove. So umpires are going to discuss that one. And he is going to be safe. So it's an E5 for Mobley to get on again here. We got runners at first and third, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Keegan Linson.
The pitcher, number 1, Keegan Linson.
So Keegan Linson now at the plate. Grounded out to the shortstop, grounded out to second base, and struck out. And folks, believe it or not, that is the only strikeout of the day for the Golden Aces. Been a lot of plate appearances here today for the Golden Aces. Strike 1. One out. Runners at first and third. As that curveball was up just a little bit. So why we're sitting around at first base, I have no idea. It's time to get on our horse and go. Swing and a miss by Linson. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Thing is, even if they try to pick you off, I don't get what we're doing. Fouled off to the right side, out of play. Runners at first and third. Ball's outside. Evens up the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. You know, right now with 1 out, by leaving the runner there, that gives them an opportunity to double play or a strikeout. So that'll bring up the right fielder, Wade Keepus.
The right fielder, number 7, Wade Keepus.
So Wade Keepus on the day. He's got a walk, a single with an RBI, and error on the shortstop. Runner still at first and third. First pitch is high for a ball. Maybe I need to give the signal from up here. I don't know. What are we watching? And that's going to be lined out to center field, and the center fielder dives and catches it. So guess what? We're going to go to the 7th inning after these messages. 12-3, headed to the top of the 7th.
Spring is a great time for Jeeps. Lease a Jeep Grand Cherokee L for only $539 a month, or a 2026 Jeep Wrangler. Lease for only $330 a month. Fresh pricing is waiting for you at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com. New season, new ride. Steve Faulkner Automotive has F-150s with 3.9% financing for 84 months. Or lease a new Maverick for as low as $388 a month. Go to SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
811, if you're not familiar with that, it's a Julie program in the state of Illinois. It's actually nationwide. But that's a free service. The utilities take care of that. Customer wanting to dig or plant flowers or fence posts or something like that, call that service, give us 2 business days, that's the law, 2 business days notice. We'll come out, we'll locate all the underground utilities in your area and make sure that you know where you're able to dig and you can dig safely, and we're protected and you're protected that way.
Welcome back here to D. White Field. 12-3, Golden Aces on top as we head to the top of the 7th inning. Down at 4th Street, last update I had right here is bases loaded, 2 outs. Golden Aces have an opportunity to get runs on the board. They're down 1-0. they need to score. It's over. I mean, it's already an extra innings. You got bases loaded. So walk, hit by pitch, base hit, grand slam. Pick your poison. Just get it done, girls. So right here, Keegan Linson's going to throw his third inning. And I just got word that it's a final down at 4th Street. 1-0. KZ Westfield Lady Warriors defeat the Lady Aces.
Carson Hall.
First pitch from Keegan Linson here in the top of the 7th is a strike. So his only at bat so far was ground out to the shortstop. Curveball puts it in play right side. Mobley goes back on it and gets the fly ball out there. So 1 out here in the top of the 7th inning.
Right fielder, Drake Warby.
So Drake Warby comes up to the plate. He lined out to the left fielder in his only at bat so far today. His first pitch is outside for a ball. Wade Keepus is trying to keep himself out of the sunshine as that's a swing and a miss on a curveball. So about the only player right now directly in the sun is Jaden Smith out in center field. That pitch was high. It's 2 balls and 1 strike now to Drake Warby. 9-hole hitter here for KZ Westfield. Puts it in play. Big hop to Santiago. Over to Costin out number 2. Now we head to the top of the order.
Shortstop, number 2, Jackson Julius.
So Jackson Julius comes to the plate. He's flew out to right field, grounded out to short, got a single, so he's 1 for 3 on the day. Right down the middle for strike 1 here. There's really not been a lot of strikeouts for either ball club. That ball was put in play foul on a line down. Boy, that ball was on a line down the right field line, and it missed by about, what, 3 feet? Whew, that was a close one. You know what? KZ has only struck out 1 time today as well. So we've struck out twice, and KZ struck out once. Not a lot of strikeouts today. Very few walks, so the ball has been put in play. Low and outside, ball 2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Deuces are wild. Linson with the pitch. Outside, full count. And the pitch. Ball 4.
Number 1, the pitcher, Chase Whaley.
So that'll bring up Chase Whaley, left-handed pitcher. He's grounded out to short, struck out, and got on base by an error. So the first pitch was a little up for a ball. Linson comes set. Pitch down the middle of the plate, just above the kneecaps. Strike 1. So runner on first base, 2 outs here. Linson, high, throw down, and boy, Ryder tried to catch off the base runner for KZ, as Asher Costin was sitting there waiting on it. So it's 2 balls and a strike. Pitch is high, ball 3. Twelve to 3 ball game. So now it's going to be full count with that call. Thank you very much, Mr. Umpire. That pitch was way outside. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner will be moving. Infielders, hold your ground, throw it to first. So 3 balls, 2 strikes. Linson going to work out of the windup. And the pitch. Ball inside. Ball 4.
Center fielder, number 15, Darren Hupp.
So that'll bring up Darren Hupp, the only offensive player that they've had to put any fear into us at all in this game. He's got a single and back-to-back doubles. He's scored the first run, and he's knocked in their third run. So he has been their offense, and now back-to-back walks here in the top of the 7th inning with 2 outs. So runners on first and second. You got Julius on second and Whaley on first. Hupp steps in the box. Throw down to first base, trying to pick off Whaley. Whaley gets back in safely. And we throw the ball. Fellas, it is time to plug in. It was time to plug in 3 innings ago, but we missed that opportunity. So 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs. Linson comes set. Pitch is a strike on the inside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike. I think the umpire's trying to tell everybody, swing the bat. You know, swing the bat. Ball's hit down the coast, and it's going to bounce off of him over to Mobley. Mobley has it, and he'll hold everybody on the infield. So that was a wicked hop. That'll be another base hit for Darren Hupp.
Second baseman, number 7, Hayden Lovell.
So it's 12-3 ball game. Bases loaded here, top of the 7th with 2 outs. Lovell is at the plate. He's grounded out to the pitcher, flew out to left field, and grounded out to third base. Infielders can step on any bag. First pitch was a strike. Got time out at second base. Got to tie his shoe. So Hayden Lovell steps back in the box. He was a starting pitcher in this ball game. Linson comes set, delivers, and I guess that was high for a ball. So it's 1 ball, 1 strike. Going to throw it down the third, throw it out into the outfield, so they'll score 1 run here. So an error on the throw, E2. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Hayden Lovell to plate, puts the ball in play, and it's going to be caught by the left fielder. And finally, this game has come to a conclusion. Final score, 12-4. Golden Aces win it. Golden Aces now move to 12-4 on the season, 3-1 in Little Illini Conference play. We'll take a break, and we'll come back after these messages, and hopefully we'll have a post-game interview with head coach Tyler Browning. Right after.
Spring is a great time for Jeeps. Lease a Jeep Grand Cherokee L for only $539 a month, or a 2026 Jeep Wrangler. Lease for only $330 a month. Fresh pricing is waiting for you at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com. New season, new ride. Steve Faulkner Automotive has F-150s with 3.9% financing for 84 months. Or lease a new Maverick for as low as $388 a month. Go to SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
Have your weather radio, have a flashlight with batteries in it, make sure your cell phone's charged, know where you're going to go when bad weather hits. Go to the lowest interior room in your house and wait the storm out. After the storm, if your power's out or if there's any kind of dangerous situation or anything like that, call Mount Carmel Public Utility Company. As you go outside to survey the damage a little bit, just make sure to stay away from down power lines.
Baseball season is all about preparation, teamwork, and making the right call at the right time. It's the same for your business. At the First National Bank, we give you the advantage with business loans tailored to your needs. These include lines of credit, equipment loans, commercial real estate financing, and oil production loans. Visit any of our locations to learn more. Because when your business wins, our whole community wins.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Welcome back here to D. White Field. Final score here today, it's 12-4. The Golden Aces finally prevail by the final score of 12-4. The record for the Golden Aces now also moves to 12-4 overall, 3-1 in conference play. KZ Westfield drops to 11-8 on the season overall, 2-1 in conference play. And now joining us is head coach Tyler Buss on the postgame, or Tyler Buss, my God.
Good grief.
Dude, this game, you are talking right now to the most angry man on the planet. But Tyler Browning joining us. It starts with a B.
Close enough, I guess.
Bowser, Browning.
The Killer Bees.
Let's not talk about Houston. Let's talk about the Golden Aces here today as they get the victory. Coach, River Dasher comes out. He found himself in a couple of innings in a little bit of a jam and got himself out of it both times.
Yeah, he's done a really good job this year of pounding the zone, and he hasn't given up a whole lot of hits, which is good in combination. And, you know, he's only had one other start this year against North Clay, threw it really well against a good team. So we felt good about starting him, knowing that we had Keegan on the back end whenever we needed to go to him. So luckily that lined up for us. But, yeah, River did a good job of going out there controlling the game. We put up some runs early, and he's kind of settled in and relaxed.
Well, and then on the offensive side of things for the Golden Aces, you're talking, Jaden Smith as your leadoff guy had a couple of hits. You're also looking at Ryder Sloss, who leads the team batting over 500. He's 2 for 3 on the day with a double and a single. Brendan Bowser in the last two games, he started off both games 3 for 3. And I don't know what you do to put the hex on him after that, but then the next one is an out. Well, it was a line out to 7, or line out to right field over at Centralia. Today was an E5, but either way, 3 for 4 both days, 6 for 8. Santiago Juanipa, a couple big old doubles with 3 RBIs on the day. Logan Mobley, perfect bunt. Mm-hmm. Couldn't be any more perfect because the ball landed 3 foot in the grass on the line. I mean, that's just beautiful. So, and Coach, your team only struck out twice.
Yeah, this is the second day in a row. We struck out 3 times yesterday against some good arms from Centralia. Only 2 strikeouts today. What we talked about as coaches kind of middle of this game was we start to see these last handful of games. We're starting to see like the winter workouts and all the work these guys put in the cage is starting to kick in, and you can see it in our at-bats and how we're just really comfortable in the batter's box right now, up and down the lineup 1 through 9, swinging it well. And it helps when your dudes are dudes. It really helps. So that our top 5 or 6 guys in the order are swinging it well. We're going to score a lot of runs. And right now, instead of having 1 or 2 of those guys going well, we've got 6 or 7 of them going really well at the same time, and it's fun to watch. I'm
going to bring in the psychology of sport here for you. Because right now you got a W. You got a conference W. This week you went 3-0. You got a 2-0 in the conference against Lawrenceville and Casey. You beat Centralia on the road. A good week. But what is it going to take for you and the coaching staff to get these guys to focus every pitch for every inning they're out on the field? Because you had a chance really to put a dagger in this game.
Yeah, the second game of the week where we've had multiple opportunities to end the game early and didn't do it, and it's disappointing. Anytime you can get a chance to end a game in 5 or 6 innings, you want to try to do it. I think not only in the middle of a week where you can save some pitching, but also sending a message to the other teams throughout Southern Illinois, I think is a big deal. Yeah, I mean, it's tough. They're kids, and when you get in those situations and you kind of start to relax a little bit, and there we had a chance with 2 outs in the top of the 5th, up 10 with a guy on third, and they get the hit to keep the game going, and it was a little deflating, I think, for them. But yeah, anytime you're in those chances, we got to be a little bit better. Definitely played 3 or 4 too many innings this week.
So, and it doesn't come back to bite at the moment. To my knowledge, no arms are hurt. Nobody got drilled by a pitch and they're out, or nobody sprained an ankle or anything of that nature. So we can move on kind of past that right now. But looking ahead, next Wednesday you're back at home against Carmel, and then on Thursday you go back in LIC play as you travel over to Olney. And maybe give the fans any idea where that game's going to be played?
Which game? At
Olney on Thursday?
I haven't asked.
Well,
I'm not entirely
next
sure.
Wednesday
Yeah, we'll talk about it after the home game Wednesday. I'll have a firm answer. But yeah, it's nice to have a little break here. Off from conference on Monday, so we'll see what happens around the league on Monday.
Well, they say it might rain.
Yeah, there's a chance. Yeah, they say that for a couple weeks now, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, nice little break here, and then we'll pick back up Wednesday.
Anything you would like to add before we sign off here?
We had a nice crowd today, and I'm just so appreciative of everybody coming out and supporting us. I don't know, it's hard to tell how many people are actually here, but it seems like from about 4:30 to 5 o'clock, that 30-minute stretch, it just gets bigger and bigger. People getting off work, coming out and watching some baseball. We've had some good weather for it, and so we got a good team, and they're starting to hit their stride. So I just appreciate all the fan support and hope people can keep coming and watching.
Well, and right now, the one thing I would say, too, is you had a 6-game winning streak. After you opened the season 2-3, you had a 6-game winning streak. We had that game against Newton where we're right there. It fell apart. Okay, so Newton's a good ball club. And now you're back on a 3-game winning streak heading into next week.
Yeah, it's fun. We're playing fun baseball. We started the season 0-2, so we're 12 of our last 14. So, and like I said, the hard work's paying off. So we'll just keep trying to ride this high and keep it going next week.
All right, Coach. Well, good win today. Good luck next week, and we'll see you next Wednesday. That's head coach Tyler Browning joining us on the post-game show where the Golden Aces, with the 12-4 victory, now their record moves to 12-4 overall, 3-1 in conference play. Next ball game for the Golden Aces will be next Wednesday right here at home, out of conference, as they'll take on Black Diamond opponent, the Carmel Bulldogs. So we're going to wrap things up